noise humans expect. They might not run to you. They might not meow back, but they hear it and they associate it with you. Cats learn their names through positive reinforcement. When you call their name and follow up with food, affection, or eye contact, their brain creates a neural connection. Milo, zier's love. Luna, attention. Pickle, his safety. How to use it. Say their name in a calm, warm voice during moments of closeness, not just when you're upset or calling them for something negative. Never use their name when you're angry or trying to scold. That breaks trust. Build the name into rituals before feeding, before cuddles, before play. Over time, the name becomes more than a sound. It becomes a bond. 2 words related to food or mealtime. Treat. Breakfast. Hungry? Even the sound of a can opening or a bag rustling can become a word in your cat's mind. Why? Because repetition and outcome teach them that this specific sound, shug food, reward. Some cats even respond to full sentences like, are you hungry?
Lolli.
Not because they understand every word, but because the tone, cadence, and context are always the same. How to use it. Choose one word
what you watching?
And use it consistently before meals. Keep your tone cheerful.
Are you learning?
Light. Avoid teasing or saying it without following through. Otherwise, they'll start to ignore it. If you've ever been meowed at by a cat 30 minutes before dinner, that's not just hunger. That's learned communication. 3. No. When it's used properly. This one is tricky. Cats don't understand no the way dogs do. They're not motivated by pleasing you. They're motivated by what benefits them. But cats do respond to short, sharp, consistent sounds, especially when those sounds interrupt or prevent something unpleasant. If your cat jumps on the counter and you say, no, malwurkam, followed by removing them gently, and you repeat this every time, they'll begin to associate that tone with a boundary. The key isn't the word no itself, it's the energy, consistency, and action tied to it. How to use it. Use a firm, but not angry tone. 1-syllable words work best. No, ah, or even a quick, hey. Never yell, never hit, never scare. The goal isn't fear, it's clarity. Your cat doesn't need punishment. They need consistency. 4. Routine-linked words. Toy, brush, bed, outside. Cats are creatures of habit. They memorize patterns, not just with actions, but with language. If every time you say brush,
Lolli.
they pick up the grooming tool, they get pampered, they'll eventually respond
Lolli.
to just the word. Same goes for toy, window, bedtime, or any object talk action that's paired with consistency and emotion.
Lolli.
Say the word with the object in hand. Repeat it while using it, and always pair it with something positive, like a gentle voice, touch, or playtime. Eventually, the object becomes secondary. The word becomes the signal. Why? Emotional words. Come, here, love you, mama. This is where things get truly magical. Cats respond to emotion more than content. If you say, come here every time you open your arms, kneel down, and speak softly, they'll learn that this moment equals safety and affection. Over time, even abstract words like, I love you, or mama, can hold meaning, not because of the dictionary definition, but because of how you say it. How to use it. Use these words in moments of closeness, while petting, cuddling, or talking softly. Pair them with eye contact and calm energy. Over weeks and months, these become your signature phrases, emotionally loaded triggers that mean something only to your cat and to you. Now here's the real question. If these words work, why do some cats seem to ignore them completely? Why does one person say treat and get an immediate response, while another says treat and gets nothing but a tail flick? Well, it turns out the word isn't always the problem. Sometimes the way we use them is, or even the energy behind them. Because as much as cats understand sounds, they're even better at sensing what's not being said. And that brings us to a truth most cat parents never realize, but once you do, everything about your communication changes forever. Why your cat might be ignoring you, it's not what you think. So you've been saying their name. You've tried treat, no, come here, and even I love you. But your cat just stares at you, or worse, walks away. You start to wonder, do they even hear me? Am I doing something wrong? Here's the truth most people never hear, and it might change how you see your cat forever. Your cat probably hears everything, but they choose what's worth responding to. This doesn't mean they don't care. It means they're highly sensitive to things we humans often overlook. And when we break the rules of their emotional language, they stop engaging. Let's look at the 5 most common reasons your cat might be tuning you out, even when you're using all the right words. 1. You're inconsistent. Imagine someone says your name 3 different ways, in 3 different tones, and for 3 different reasons. Sometimes
Lolli, does she look like you?
angrily, sometimes randomly.
Are you kin to
How
her?
would you know when to respond? That's what it's like for your cat when we're not consistent. If you say treat sometimes before food, sometimes just to tease, sometimes while laughing with someone else, the word loses meaning. Cats rely on patterns, and if the pattern is unpredictable, they tune it out. Fix. Choose how and when you use important words, and stick to it. Repetition plus emotional consistency, recognition. 2. Your energy doesn't match your words. You might be saying something kind, but your body is tense, or you say, come here, with impatience in your voice. To a cat, that mismatch is confusing and even alarming. Remember, cats evolved to read subtle energy shifts in their environment. A tiny change in posture, a breath held too long, a voice with the wrong rhythm. They feel it all. They don't respond to what you say. They respond to what you broadcast.
Those are the cutest
6.
cats.
Before speaking to your cat, ground yourself. Speak calmly, gently, with full presence. Let your body and voice say the same thing. 3. There's too much noise. TV, phone notifications, traffic outside, overlapping conversations. It may all seem like background to us, but for a cat, it's a sensory storm. Their hearing is
She's
incredibly
gonna watch
sharp,
the whole show.
and when they're overwhelmed, your voice is just another sound in the static. Even worse, if your command word is buried inside chaos, they'll learn to ignore it, not out of defiance, but because they can't find it in the noise. Fix. Create quiet moments. Say important words during calm times, with intention. Teach your cat that your voice means something special, not just another sound in the storm. 4.